Back up on CBS Sports HQ with another game gone final. It's 7-10 as the Northwestern Wildcats collect their second ever win in the tourney to go along with that one back in 2017. The Cats here on this 7 line alive, and we will get to it all. 75-67 is your final, with Boo Buie leading the way with 22 points, 5 and 5. Back in studio alongside Chip Patterson and the man who wore purple himself. He's got some orange shades on today because it's a celebration. Tim Doyle, once deemed the best hair in the Big Ten, now it's just a night of celebration. TD, I will defer to the man who wore the uniform first here. Big moment for your Wildcats, second ever win in the tournament. And this wasn't one of those game of runs, hold off a late push. This was big time stuff, holding off for about 20 minutes there, a Boise team that wouldn't go away.
Joe, you're a Northwestern grad, post-grad, all right? Mm-hmm. 2 words. We good. All right? Really good. Here's what we do. We don't shoot ourselves in the foot. 15 of 17 from the free throw line, 7 turnovers, veteran guards. And Chip, I want you to rack my brain after I make this statement. Rack your brain. Don't rack my brain. That's a scary thought. Boo Buie, Chase Audige, best backcourt in college basketball. Now, digest it. But Boo Buie's up for National Point Guard of the Year. And if you watched him today, you know what he looks? Completely in control at all times. He plays with amazing pace. This game was actually never close. This was a really favorable matchup for Northwestern. Yeah, bring on Mountain West teams. The last 13 games they played in the tournament, the Mountain West, they've lost 12 of them. Northwestern is for real because they do all of the little things. They have amazing culture. These guys have been in the program. They lock up defensively. But Chase Audige is the best defensive player in college basketball. What did he go out there and do today? 20 points, 4 steals. UCLA, I think you boys in trouble if you win a little bit later tonight.
We will get to that next matchup here in just a moment. I will allow you to respond to what was quite the statement there, all in the midst of some great facts about this team. I mean, they shoot at 49% from the field in this game. They looked primed for this moment and ready to maybe win a couple more ball games. But to Tim's statement, you say what?
Well, Arizona wishes it had a Boo Buie. If Arizona had Boo Buie, then maybe Arizona would still be in the NCAA tournament. And that's what I thought about watching this game, is that a player like that is so important in the NCAA tournament. He's such an engine. He's such an operator. He is able to fill it up, yes, as Northwestern's leading scorer, but he's also able to be a facilitator, 5 assists, helping set up the rest of the team to get in the right position. I mean, you looked at Northwestern's profile coming into this game. They were outside of the top 275 in three-point shooting, in two-point shooting. They come into this game 49% from the field, 38% from 3. They had a better three-point shooting day than Boise State did, and I think so much of it goes back to that floor general leadership that you get. And in a day where we saw teams fall short because of their absence of having that kind of player at the guard position, best backcourt in the entire country. I'm going to need a minute to run the Chipalytics on that one, but I will say that it is the kind of player that can spark a deep run in the NCAA tournament.
We will rack both Chip and Tim's brain here in just a moment, but let's get to this matchup because assuming UCLA can get by UNC Ashworth, I will defer to your expertise on that one, Chip. This sort of mimics what we saw in 2017, a win over a team you could see Northwestern beating. It was Vandy then, it was Boise State now. Gonzaga eventually takes them down in 2017, and here you're likely looking at UCLA if you are Northwestern, Chip. Does this team have the pieces to properly disassemble a team like UCLA?
Yes, they are going to be caught in a game where the style is not going to make Northwestern uncomfortable. They are likely going to be, if UCLA continues to play like it did all season, in a low possession game, in a slower pace game. There's not going to be a big 12-0 run where all of a sudden Northwestern's going to have to start really pressing. Absolutely. This could be a situation for UCLA, a UCLA team that, of course, is going to be without its best defender in Jalen Clark out for the season.
Yeah, I mean, Gene Katie told me this, and I use this all the time, and it's so true. It's not who you play, it's when you play them. And if you're catching UCLA right now, no Jalen Clark, Adam Bona did not play in the Pac-12 championship game. Oh, who did UCLA lose to? Arizona. Where are they right now? 1, 2, 3, Cancun. And why aren't they playing guard play? Now, I actually have UCLA advancing in my own bracket. And UCLA, rightfully so, should be favorite in this game. 2.5, 3. Now, I think the early line is going to be like 7 or 8. You jump on it, and you jump on it fast, because Northwestern plays a style of play that they're never out of a game. Let's not forget, they beat Purdue this year. They beat Indiana not once, but twice. They could beat anybody on any given night. Now, what Chip said, shooting-wise, they could certainly go in some lulls. And they lost by like 100 to Pittsburgh this year. Because if Chase Audees and Boo Buie, if both those guys have off nights, bye-bye, they will get run out of the gym. But when they shoot 50% from the field and 40% from three, they can actually beat any team in college basketball and then go to a Final Four. Cannot wait to see the line on this game, Musso. I think that they're going to juice up UCLA because everybody has UCLA playing Gonzaga, including myself. But I think the Cats have immense value because they have veteran leadership in the backcourt. And that's what wins this time of year.
All right, so anything north of 3.5, I'm hearing that's something we jump on, and we jump on often because that number likely to move before tip if Tim Doyle's got anything to do with it. TD, quickly before we go, what happened to the best hair in the Big Ten banner? If that's being put in storage, I got dibs. Like, I need that.
The best hair in the Big Ten, yes. My last year at Northwestern, Chip, we were so bad that the marketing lady goes, "We're actually going to have to market your hair." I was like, really? Right? I'm on and train in Chicago with the banner. No NIL money, okay? No, I mean, what's going on? I would have had I would have had a CTA deal. Musso, I would have had more commercials there. I would have been the Shaquille O'Neal of the Big Ten Conference. I would have been on every billboard out there.
It is a whole lot more than hair for the Wildcats these days. TD, Chip, we appreciate you as always. And don't forget, there's only one place for all your March Madness needs. Download the March Madness Live app. You can stream every game from your phone, your tablet, your computer, anywhere you stream. That's where we will make your dream come true. First round action coming your way on the 16th and 17th, and that's where you get it. March Madness Live.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.